Okay, so I know this isn't my typical videos because normally I'm just an idiot not succeeding at video games, but I have something serious to talk about, and that is COPPA, or FTC, or how YouTube is getting destroyed. So, well, for those who do not know who COPPA is, they are ruining YouTube. I forgot what it stands for. It's like it's pretty much this corporation who tries to protect children from like seeing vile stuff. Now you may think that's a good thing, but however they are handling it so bad to the point where it is not even close to being a good thing. Some people would think it's a good thing because, well, like, children shouldn't have to get their head filled up with nonsense or whatever. But however, they are not treating it like a good thing. They're treating it like a bad thing. So basically, an update happened back in September 2019. No one was talking about it. I didn't even know the update was a thing until I logged into my computer, November 2019, and I saw the new update. And I was like, why do I have to mark my content for children or not? Basically, what's happening is you have to mark your content for kids or not for kids. If you mark your content for kids, you cannot get in recommendations, you cannot be searched up, you won't get notifications when a new video is uploaded, you won't have comment sections, you make 10% of the profit you normally do, because, well, personal ads would be turned off, and that's how most creators make their money, is from personalized ads. This is a horrible thing. Now, you can just say, oh, well, then market for kids. Not as easy as that. If you market for kids, you have a chance of never being able to upload again. Your channel may be deleted, and other stuff. Other stuff including, being fined. And it's not a small fine. If they find out that you're lying about your content being made for kids or being not made for kids, they can fine you up to $42,530. Not just a one-time fine, but for every single video. This is a bad thing, because most content creators, if they're very devoted, if they're very, confident and they want to become a full-time YouTuber, they usually have a lot of videos, like 100 videos or 1,000 videos, something along the lines of that. Say every single one of those videos was marked not for kids, but the FTC/COPPA thinks it is for kids. You're going to get fined up to $42,530 times 1,000 or times 100. Now, I can say we're making a big deal out of this. We are making a huge deal out of this. However, we need to make a big deal out of this. We have to expect the worst because, well, the worst is most likely going to be what happens. Now, I can say that we are overreacting, but we're also underreacting. It's kind of a 50-50 because, well, some people think that COPPA and the FTC is going to get everyone. That is not really the case because, well, they cannot waste time and money setting up court dates to sue you and all that stuff. They won't do that because, well, that takes time and money, and why would COPPA waste that time and money? Because you would think that, well, their whole thing is to protect children. No, their whole thing is to make money by suing people because, well, let's face it, they don't care. They don't care. They just want to make money. So they won't waste that time and money getting literally every single, video. This thing was kind of meant for like that weird Spider-Man and Elsa thing, and those weird videos that's meant for kids, but it's not meant for kids. It's mostly for that. But however, when they get rid of all of that, they're going to go after other people. Okay, let's talk about the ones that are in most trouble. Animation, education, and some gaming. Now, those categories are in the most trouble. Why? Animation. COPPA feels like animation is meant only for children, and I could name thousands of shows and movies that are animated and meant for adults. You got Family Guy, Rick and Morty, and a ton, just etc., etc. However, COPPA feels that animation is made only for children, so they want to make any animated video just made for kids, and if it's not made for kids, oh boy, are they gonna have hell coming for them. It can have cuss words, it can have edgy jokes. Take Hazbin Hotel, for example. It's screwed. Hazbin Hotel is screwed. And you may say, well, how? Because, it's one of the most positively good received videos, so it's making so much money off ads and stuff. Well, COPPA and FTC, they want money, but however, they already have a ton of money, so they don't care. Like with how YouTube wouldn't take care of videos because it was making so much money for them. That's not going to be the case for COPPA and FTC. They are going to get anyone that they think is family friendly. So, Hazbin Hotel. Well, you may say, well, it's got edgy jokes, it's got cuss words, it's got sexual jokes. I mean, it's got literally anything an adult could ask for, I guess. That does not matter, because how COPPA and the FTC gets something for family friendly or for family friendly or not family friendly, they do it by the title and thumbnail. Because, a child is going to look at that title and thumbnail, and the title and thumbnail is what's going to make the child click on the video. So with Hazbin Hotel, you have the animated thumbnail, and you have Hazbin Hotel pilot. They're going to like, oh, a TV show that's animated? I want to watch that. This is horrible. And not only will this be bad for content creators, this will be bad for children. Because the thing is, who would want to make family-friendly videos now? Because if they make family-friendly videos, they don't get recommended. They don't get notified. They make 90% less of the profit they normally make. Who would want that? What content creator would want that? No, not a single content creator. So content creators are going to start creating more vile stuff that kids are not going to want. That kids are not supposed to be watching. But since this whole COPPA thing is out of control, it doesn't matter. So, in the process of COPPA trying to, redeem YouTube's family friendliness or whatever, it's going to make YouTube more unsafe. Now, some people are blaming the kids, some people are blaming YouTube, and that's not true. It's the parents to blame, and it's COPPA to blame. The kids, they're kids. They're going to get curious. So, you can't really blame the kids. It's COPPA's fault and the parents' fault. Mostly the parents' fault. Because the parents are the ones that got COPPA involved with all of this. Because the parents, they want to make their child sign up for YouTube Kids. But then they realize how YouTube is so much easier to use, the main YouTube app or whatever, how it's so much easier to use. So then they make their children switch over to that. Then they make the kids lie about their age and blah 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 blah. The kids have barely anything to do with it. It's the parents' fault and it's COPPA's fault. Mostly the parents' fault. We're screwed either way. There will be a petition link. Petition. I don't know how to pronounce that word. There will be a petition link in the description. I need you to sign that, because that petition is what's going to possibly save us. At the time of recording this video, there are 700,000 signatures for the petition. So they wanted to get to 1 million. They wanted to get to 500,000. Now they wanted to get to 1 million. If we're able to at least get 1 million, we may actually, save YouTube. Possibly. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we possibly may save YouTube. We need COPPA and the FTC and YouTube and all of that to realize that this is going to be horrible. This is going to ruin YouTube. This is going to ruin, children's safety on looking at vile stuff. Let me explain how that's a thing. Pepsi Man, I don't know. Say Pepsi Man. Oh, Pepsi Man gives Pepsi to children or something. And it shows a brightly colored blue guy. A brightly colored guy in a blue suit. And that's the thumbnail. And then also in the thumbnail, Pepsi Man. What kid is not going to click on that? So, and the thing is, during that video, inside the video, it could have the Pepsi Man giving Pepsi to children and luring them into his van or whatever, and then raping them or something like that, to the point where it's not meant for children. But COPPA will look at that thumbnail, COPPA will look at that title, and COPPA will go, you know what, I feel like that's family friendly. This is not okay. None of this is okay. I have hope we may be able to resolve this, but there is a very small chance that we are. Like I said, we need to overreact, but we also need to underreact. Some people are underreacting to the point where it's not okay. Some YouTubers are not, making videos on this. They need to. Every single YouTuber, whether you're a small YouTuber, a big YouTuber, or something like that, you need to make a video on this, and I don't care what you think. This is something that needs to be addressed. The deadline is December 9th, so I want everyone to sign the petition before December 9th. If we're able to somehow magically get that petition to 1 million, at the time I'm recording this, it's November 27th. That's the time I'm recording this. If we're able to magically get that to at least 1 million, COPPA may realize that this is a horrible thing that's going to happen, and they may actually get some hearts for it. They may actually have a heart for content creators. That may happen. And that's what I'm hoping that happens. This is a horrible thing. There has been multiple ad apocalypses, or however you pronounce it, but this is the big one. This is the big one where it will take you. Not only will it take away your ads, but it will take away your money, and it will sue you. It will sue you to the point where you don't even know what it's like having money. Like I said, we need to overreact to expect the worst, but we also need to underreact because, if we're making a big deal out of it, small creators are going to get scared that their videos are going to get absolutely pummeled, sued, fined, and all that stuff, which is not going to exactly be the case. COPPA is most likely going to go after those vile family-friendly videos, or those, something along the lines of that. But once when they're done with that, they're going to go after other content creators that are meant for teenagers and meant for adults, but their thumbnails and titles seems like it's meant for children. So it's going to be a good thing because we get rid of those Spider-Man weird things, but it's also going to be a very, very bad thing. They will not get everyone, though. They will only get big YouTubers, and then they will go for the small YouTubers. We need to underreact, because some small YouTubers are getting scared. Scared to the point where they think their channel is going to be deleted. They think they're going to be fined. That's not really the case. But, however, we also need to overreact to expect the worst. There is no right into this. All I can say is sign the petition, leave a comment on the website, and just hope for the best. Because that's what I'm doing.